Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter, and I will welcome you to another Town Travel Tennis Tournament. Why am I stumbling? Anyway, it's Thursday. We're doing the Grand Ladies Tour. We're doing Houston quickly because we got to get to the men. We got to get to the men of 16 because they are playing the French Open, which is higher prestige than the Ladies Tour. Now, only 3 of the top 8 seeds are left. Wills, Moody, Smith, Court, and Groff. Massive upsets yesterday. Yesterday saw the 1 seed Chris Everett shocked in 3 sets by Pliskova. Sells the 8 seed loses to Billie Jean in the third set. Suzanne Langland gets swept by Turner Browery, and Mo Connolly being swept by Bueno Bueno. The only seed on the right side to follow was the 2 seed Mullen Mallory losing to Louis Brawl. So the top 3 seeds are all OUT. But anyway, we're doing the Houston Classic. Our first matchup sees Louis Brawl with a gigantic straight sets win over Osborne DuPont. Billie Jean King beats Sanchez Fajardo in straight sets. Pauline Betts beats Turner Browery in straights. Bueno beats Kleisters to meet Pauline Betts. Yeah, too bad Bueno's not top 8. And it will be Pliskova who will face Billie Jean King in the quarterfinals. She beats Irani in 3 sets. So it's Pliskova versus Billie Jean and Betts versus Bueno. So I think Betts has won a title. Bueno's been close a couple times. Pliskova I don't think has ever been close. And Billie Jean King, not much. Steffi Graf, the 5 seed, beats the Spider Lady Gibson. So Groff, who has won a few tournaments, she'll face Louise Brow in the quarterfinals. Margaret Smith Court crushes Chambers, and Wills Moody beats Henning. So it's Wills Moody Smith Court, the battle of the hyphenated names. So the right side of the bracket's going to look very tough. You got Wills Moody, Smith Court, Graf, and Brow. You got Pliskova, King, Betts, and Bueno. So how many? We have 4 Americans, a Czech, a Brazilian, a German, and an Aussie. So yeah, so we'll deal with the quarterfinal stuff tomorrow. But we got to go to the boys because they're playing the French Open. From 96, we're down to 16. We have 3 unseeded players out of 16. So we have 13 of the 32 seeds still left. Tony Trabert versus Guillermo Correa. Because it is a unseeded match, we have to simulate. And it will be Trabert who will go to the quarterfinals, beating Correa. Poor guy. So we will set up and we start with Mats Wielander and JC Ferraro. First up in our TV coverage, 31 versus 23. Ferraro's won a French Open, Wielander's won 3. JC Ferraro 15-7. He's done pretty well for himself. He got to the quarters in Germany, losing to Bobby Riggs. He got to the Italian Open semifinal, losing to Grosjean, of all people. Semis in Italy last week, losing to Novak. He beat Roddick and Novak to get this far. Here comes Wielander. Quarters in Rotterdam, losing to Federer. Quarters in Monte Carlo, losing to Budge. Quarters in Roma, losing to Roswell. Last week, he lost to Sheriff in the round 16. He's beaten Sturgis in the cost to get here. So they both have actually faced a tough opponent.
Quiet,
And
please.
the money's on
Wielander
Wielander
to serve.
to move on
First
to the
game.
quarterfinals.
Play.
There we go. Play it as we lie, Jeffrey. I know. Oops, I shouldn't have done approach. Should have done the approach because... There we go. Looks like he's going to get him. Touch volley. Beauty.
15, love.
Kick save and a beauty.
Game and first
first set
set.
to
Wielander. 6 games to 3. Love 15. Out. Deuce.
Ferraro was trying to win that second set. Nice.
Advantage. Ferrero.
Trying to win the set.
Game and second set. Ferrero. 6 games to 1. 1 set all.
Tough matchup. Tough matchup indeed. Who do you got?
Game and third set. Ferrero. 6 games to 3. Leads by 2 sets to 1.
Oh.
Out.
Out. He's going to argue.
Love 15.
I would argue too. Cold.
6 all.
Prevents Wheelander from taking a fifth. Out.
7-6. Philander.
And no.
7 all.
Wheelander had a chance to win the set to force a fifth.
8-7. Philander. Out.
Got it.
Game and fourth set. Philander.
What a match.
7 games to 6.
You know, these two
2
guys,
sets all.
I know C numbers should not be in the round of 16, but they are going to go to the fifth set. Why not?
$40-15.
Got it.
Game, set, and match. Ferrero.
JC Ferraro.
3 sets to 2.
Fifth set.
3-6. 6-1. 6-3. 6-7. 6-4.
So JC Ferraro is now in the quarterfinals. He will face either Agassi or Nadal. We can see it in all Spanish matchup. We will keep that in mind later. Next up, Borg versus Emerson. They will go with Borg versus Emerson. 6 Grand Slams for Borg. French Opens, 2 for Emerson. 1-1 tie. This is the rubber match of the tournament. Borg and Emerson. Well, let's see. They met in Monte Carlo, which Emerson beat him at Monte Carlo. And then Borg beat Emerson at Bari in week 11, 7 weeks ago, to get to the semifinals against Rafa and lost. Semis in Hamburg, losing to Laver since then. Got to the finals in Madrid after beating Nylander, Isner, Murray, and Rosewell. I was like, yes, I got Lacoste. No, you don't. Fook. Well, he's being done with Grosjean. He's actually had to fight Grosjean off. He was up 2-0 on Grosjean and nearly choked. Roy Emerson, after beating Borg, he got to the semifinals of Monte Carlo, losing to Rafa. He's been Leiden and Von Kronk.
Quiet, please. Emerson to serve. First game. Play.
Fuck.
15, love.
My nose. Sunburn.
6-5, Emerson.
Emerson can still win on his serve. Got it.
Game and first set. Emerson. 7 games to 6.
So Emerson, remember, at one time he had the most Grand Slams with 12. No, sorry, 11. And it's been obliviated by Federer, Djokovic, and Nadal.
15, love.
No, not him. 178. Nice.
Deuce.
Let me activate.
Advantage, Emerson. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Emerson.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Emerson. Deuce. Advantage, Emerson. Game, Emerson. Borg leads 5 games to 3, second set.
Want to set me over because we got other matches to worry about.
Game and second set. Borg 6 games to 3, 1 set all. Love 15. $30, $40. Game and third set. Borg 6 games to 3, leads by 2 sets to 1.
Boom. Right at his head. Oh, it was 169. Approach the bench. Out. Oy.
15, love.
Hopefully he doesn't hear that on the microphone.
Game, set, and match.
Emerson won
Borg
the first set.
3 sets to 1.
Proves why he's
6,
a freaking
7.
champion in France.
6-3. 6-3. 7-6.
Borg wins. He'll face Trebert. So Tony Trebert could potentially be the only unseeded player left. So Trebert. Well, we haven't seen a Trebert match because he's been unseeded. So we go to Rafa versus Agassi. The winner gets JC Ferraro. Nadal has 3 tour titles. He's 2-0 against Agassi. Quarters in Memphis losing the Labor. Quarters in Belgrade losing the Sampras. Quarters in La Quinta losing the Sampras. Quarters in Milan losing the Chilich. Quarters in Nassau losing the Rafa. Quarters in Florence losing the Sheriff last week. After meeting Israel and Borg, it's like, Sheriff. Easy. No. He had a 5-set marathon with Norman Brooks, down 2 sets to 1. And Andy Murray was not easy either. So Rafa, yeah, he's been in the Agassi twice. He's won titles. Well, he beat Team Nishikori, Chilich, Emerson, and Lever in Monte Carlo. Beat Coric, Agassi, Djokovic, Borg, Filas in Bari after the week off. And after 2 weeks off, he beats Vitas, Novak, Agassi, McEnroe, Federer. He beat Coric and Gorman a little too easily. So that is actually 17 in a row, or roughly 21 in the last 22. Sheriff is the last guy to beat him. So he's on fire.
Quiet, please. Nadal to serve.
Nadal's
First game.
Agassi, the
Play.
last North American to win. Here in Paris. Yes, the only Grand Slam on
Out. Love
Play.
15.
On grass, it's Wimbledon. On hard court, it's Australia and the United States.
Game and first
Nadal
set.
won the first set,
Nadal
6-3.
6 games to 3.
Yeah, Nadal's got a big winning streak.
Out.
Oof.
15 love.
Forehead.
Game
Yes,
and
sir.
second set. Nadal. 6 games to 1.
Agassi,
Leads by 2 sets to love.
you would think would give some kudos. Boom.
Game, set and match. Nadal. 3 sets to love. 6-3.
That was a little too easy.
6-1.
Agassi only got 7 games off of this guy. Games off this guy. Yeah, Emerson got 7 off Borg in 1 set. Wheelander got 7 off Fredo in 2 sets. So that's a little too easy. Little. Next up is Roger against Connors, who have yet to face each other. Federer has won French Open, only one. I think that was was that the year that Soderling upset Nadal and Federer won it? I think so. Anyway, Federer does have a tour title under his belt. And that was Houston beating Del Potro, Lendo, Tilden, Novak, and Borg. After that, semifinal Rotterdam losing to Isner, quarters losing Milan to Novak. Semis in Las Vegas losing to Ghost. Got to the finals in Long Island, lost to Rafa. Quarters in Rome, upset by Team quickly, lost the quarters to Novak in Italy. He's being Fines and Team. Tough one against Fines. Dominic Thiem had him up 2-1, and he flipped it. Jimmy Connors. Got to the finals in Memphis. Week 2 after being Fines, Poncho, Lendo, and Emerson Laver beat him. Semis in Delray losing to Sampras. Quarterfinals. Lost early to Nishikori. He's beaten McGregor and Nalbandian to get this far.
Quiet plays.
And
Connors
might
to
be on
serve.
Connors to pull
First
out of
game.
his hat.
Play.
We shall see. Boom. High to the body.
15 love.
Right.
Out. Game and first set. Federer.
wins the first set.
7 games to 5. love.
Nice forehand. Nice pants job.
Out.
Nope.
30-40.
Connors can't win the set.
Game and second set. Connors. 6 games to 2. 1 set all.
Yeah, you see 6-2 and then you hear some snapping thing. Other scores he announces you don't hear that. Touch. The sky. Federer says
15 love.
fuck. I know he wouldn't say it.
Game and third set.
Connors won that set.
7 games to 5. Leads by 2 sets to 1. Out. Out.
Get it close.
Game, set, and match.
Big
Connors.
win for Jimmy Connors.
3 sets to 1.
He moves
5-7.
on. Federer is out.
6-2. 7-5. 6-4.
So Jimmy Connors, a gigantic win. We're gonna get because it's a massive upset. We're gonna just skip Nishikori Sheriff, and in the end, it's Sheriff who sweeps Nishikori Son, Look Me, Look Young 6-3, 6-2, 6-4. So Sheriff will face Connors in the quarterfinal. Sheriff actually won last week, right? Right, Jeff? I think so. Yeah, I think he did. Where's the thing? I think he did. Yeah, he did. He won at Florence. He won last week. So Sheriff trying to go back to back. Now, he's won 2 tour events. Grand Slams do not count towards his grounding, if you will. Our second last matchup is Ken Rosewall and Don Butch, two top 10 guys in the round of 16 that face each other. Well, that makes sense. 5 versus 9. Kenny Rosewall, 18 and 17. Got to the quarters in Milan, losing to Zverev. Got to the finals in Roma. 64 people straight knockout beat Rarenka, Zverev, Nastasi, Wieland, and Nishikori, but Farrakhan lost to Grosjean. He's like, what the fuck? Semis in Madrid next week, lost to Borg. That's reasonable. He's beating Johnston and Cochet to get this far. Donny Budge, the 5 seed. Quarters, week 1 to Sampras. Got to the finals in La Quinta, beating DePatro, Mac, Roy, and Nadal. But lost to Sampras. Semis in Monte Carlo's in the Labor. Another final in Vegas, being Perry Fines, Lando Nishikori, and Rod Laver. So he should have been fine against the Rene Lacoste. And again, he choked. Semis in Long Island in the Federer. This week he's beating Moya and Santana. He actually had a tough time with Moya, needing to win 8-6 in the third set.
Quiet, please. Rosewall
But
to
they
serve.
say that
First
Rosewall,
game.
who's won 2 French Opens,
Play.
could beat Budge, who has won 1.
Out.
2 is better than 1. Well, I mean, Nylander won 3 of those, and he lost this match. To the
Out.
1.
6-4. Budge.
Budge
Out.
clean himself up because he could win the set. He's not going anywhere. Well, he better not be. He won the set.
Game and first set. Budge. 7 games to 6.
So Budge is now up 1 set. High to the body. Ouch. But he's not going down yet. Jeffrey. No, he ain't. 9-6.
Out. 15
yeah,
love.
A red 9 fucks him up.
Out.
Nope.
Game and second set.
Right.
Rosewall.
1-1.
6 games to 4. 1 set all.
Yeah, another fact about Sheriff is that he won the French Open in real life.
Love 15.
Last week, so yeah.
Game and third set. Budge. 6 games to 4. Leads by 2 sets to 1. Out.
Yeah.
Love 15.
Yeah, anything with a red 9 is trouble. And
game and fourth
guess what?
set.
We
Rosewall.
have a 5th.
6 games to 4.
Luke.
2 sets all.
What a battle royale we have here. And
out.
Nope.
Game, set,
Budge
and
wins.
match. Budge.
Roseball gave
3
it
sets
everything
to
he
2.
got.
7
But he
6.
loses.
4 6. 6 4. 4 6. 6 4.
A 5-set battle. Nobody won less than 4 games in the set. So you know those 5 sets were long as sets. I mean, Ferraro Relander had 6-3 with 3 of their 5 sets. So Budge wins. Will he face Rod Laver? That would be considered, a lot of people say considered the real final. But it won't be. Laver gets Davydenko, who's 8 and 11. Rod Laver's won 3 tour events. He's an icon. He won Memphis beating Murray, Lacoste, Agassi, Sampras, and Canas. He won in Brussels beating Cochet, Nishikori, Cilic, Borg, and Edberg. He lost his first tournament back in Monte Carlo, like the final to Rafa. He got to the finals in Germany, being Cilic, Nalbandian, Nastasi, Borg, and Lendo. First tournament back after his 3-week hiatus, he lost to Wienlander. He's been Hode and Cilic. The problem is both have been 5-set marathons, and Laver has actually been on the ropes both times against Lou Hode, his fellow Aussie. He was down 2 sets to love on Tuesday, and then came back 6-4, 7-5, 6-2. Yesterday against Marin Cilic, he was down 2 sets to 1, but won 7-6, 6-4. Davydenko, 8 and 11. Didn't really start off great. He did win a couple matches in Germany, beating Wawrinka and Agassi before losing to Borg. Italy, he beat Chapo and Sampras, losing to Moya. 2 weeks off. He was ranked 39th. He beat Sears, Isner, and Mulligan. Not spilling a drop.
Quiet, please. Davydenko to
Well,
serve.
Davydenko trying to
First
join
game.
Treybert
Play.
as unseeded players in the quarterfinals. This is the only one left.
Out. 15, love.
And it's in. I thought that was in.
Out.
Oh.
40, 30.
Better be careful. Got it.
Game and
Laver wins
first
the first
set. Laver. 6 games to 4.
I know.
Out. Love 15. Game and second set. Laver.
Laver.
7 games to 5.
He's not
Leads by
having
2
issues
sets
now.
to love.
I think those two big losses, close losses, have given him character. I think he's got a new strategy, Jeff. Oh, yes, he does.
30, 40.
Right now, Davydenko. Oh,
Juice.
Davydenko had a chance to force a fourth set against Laver.
Advantage. Laver.
Nope.
Juice.
Davydenko trying to win this set. Oh, he's hot. Oh, that's not good. That's not
Advantage. Laver. Juice. Advantage. Laver. Game. Laver. 5 games all. Third set.
That doesn't look good for Davydenko.
Game, set, and match.
Wow.
Laver.
He had Laver
3
on the
sets
ropes
to love.
to force a fourth set.
6-4. 7-5. 7-6.
Laver with a gigantic sweep of Davydenko. He'll face Budge. But give all the freaking credit in the world to Davydenko, especially him. Davydenko was unseated. He could have faltered at any stage. But he gave Ryan Laver something to pause. We only have one unseated player left, and that is Treybert. He will go against Bjornborg, and JC Ferraro takes on Rafa Nadal on the right side. The left side of the bracket, it's Laver versus Budge and Connors versus Sheriff. So we still have 4 top 10 seeds in this tournament, but 2 of them are facing each other, with Connors Sheriff being probably the one that people might not care about, but they should, because Sheriff won not only last week's Grand Man Tour at Florence, he actually won in real life the French Open. So honestly, I would say I think Sheriff could face Laver and give Laver something to pause. I think it will be Nadal. I think Nadal will probably beat Laver. That's what I'm saying. I think Rafa Nadal is Rafa freaking Nadal. Sheriff has nothing to be ashamed of losing to Laver. That's what I say. But that's just me. So yeah, 3 Americans, 2 Spaniards, a German, a Swede, and an Aussie. Everything looks clean cut. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.